Welcome back to NABShow Live. I'm Alex Lindsay, and I'm here with Leslie Samuel.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Glad to be here. Excited to be here.
I feel like I was just doing a show
I
with you.
know.
It was just like seconds ago.
Exactly.
Hey, we've got Erwin Gerard from LaCie.
Nice to meet you guys.
Good to meet you too. And
you've
got
a bright orange device here to share with us.
So what is this?
What is this? Tell us all about it.
So this is like 4 terabytes of rugged
4
storage.
terabytes.
Wait, did you say 4?
4 terabytes.
No, I'm sorry, you said 4.
I said 4 terabytes.
Man.
So, I mean, this is really a product made for...
Me?
Was it the discussion we were having about you running away with it?
I know,
exactly.
So yeah, it's a mobile drive for like photographers, audio guys, and namely video people.
Video, yeah.
That are shooting on field like crazy amount of data and wants to store them into something that would be secured.
Okay.
So that's the concept of the rugged, which is like when you go on field, you want to have your data with you and you want to protect it against, I would say, the natural elements. So here, I don't know how people would see this.
Yeah, you can face it in
cool.
this direction.
Right over here this way.
Like in this
like
direction.
This. So you have a cap here that will protect the whole drive, and when you open it, you have a tethered cable. So you can plug this.
Thunderbolt?
Thunderbolt, yeah, you can plug it to your Mac or to your PC through Thunderbolt. You can also use a USB 3 connection here.
Okay.
And you can even
you have another port there, is that power?
So it's powered for USB 3 and it's bus powered over Thunderbolt.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
The cool thing is that you can put this back in and therefore you will protect your drive against shock, water and dust even while operating.
Okay, how much shock are you protecting it against?
So up to 1.5 meter drop.
Okay.
So usually this kind of drive just stays on the table when you do your editing or transfer your data, and you may sometimes you just like would push it. So the protection is to really protect against that. It's also protected against pressure. So if a car runs over it, you would protect the data against that also.
Okay.
So clearly, for us, it's the really mobile solution for people creating a lot of data.
Did you say it was water resistant also?
It's water resistant. It's water resistant. So IP54.
Okay.
So splash, dust, splashing water, dust. A lot of our customers are doing their shooting into some pretty tough conditions.
Yeah.
So it's a good way to protect the data.
Spinning drives?
It's spinning drive, so it's good. Good thing to the last point of this drive is that we have a RAID controller. I don't know how familiar you are with the technology, but inside we have 2 drives. We have two 2 terabyte drives, and you can, with this little thing here, you can configure it either mirroring the drives or striping the drive. When you mirror the drive, the data that you copy to the drive are copied to both drives. So even if one fails, you still have access to your data. So it provides an extra layer of protection.
Right. So then it would be up to 2 terabytes?
It's 2 terabytes, yeah, exactly, 2 terabytes. And for some people willing to have like the full 4 terabytes, you can stripe the drive together, and then you have also a boost in performance.
Right.
So
what are the transfer speeds?
So transfer is around 240 megabytes per second. Okay. So it's 2 times the normal speed over spinning mobile drive. Okay. So that's also a good product for on this aspect where these guys, they spend hours of their days like transferring data from the camera to the drive, from this drive to another drive, and by doubling the speed that you can get out of this drive, you just like slash by 2 the number of hours you need to wait for looking your data.
And it's also good if you're in the field when you're rendering, because if I'm rendering having a fast drive that I'm rendering to, what people don't get oftentimes, they think that it's their CPU that's slowing down. Yeah. And what's actually happening is it's drive, it's write and read. Exactly. Oftentimes we want to go from one drive to the other, and both of them have to be really fast so that we can get the maximum speed out of it.
So I mean, like that's a very good point, and that's why on the LaCie side we were kind of the first to introduce some mobile SSDs also, because it's the same thing. So this guy is capable of 240 megabytes per second. We have some SSD-based solution capable of 400 megabytes per second, and some capable of 1.2 gigabytes per second. So these are really for the people who wants to start editing right away. You might want to do your cut right after the rushes, and having a bus-powered product or product you can move together with the rest of your gear, and start doing the cut right away.
Absolutely.
Would also save a tremendous amount of time for these guys. So.
And the SSD drive, does that come in the same enclosure?
So it comes in the same enclosure. It's a little bit thinner. Okay. But it's also we just announced the new rugged with SSD with up to 1 terabyte of SSD. So it starts to be pretty. Still also
awesome.
pretty.
And where can people find you in?
So we are on the North Hall, in South Hall, sorry.
South Hall? Upper, lower?
I'm sending the people to the right wing.
Yeah, yeah.
On the lower side of the South Hall.
Awesome.
So big LaCie sign. So
and online at
LaCie.com.
Yeah.
Awesome. Obviously.
Well, thanks for showing this to us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me here. Thanks.
Thanks for watching. This is NABShow Live, and we will be right back.